Two people can earn the exact same paycheck for 20 years and end up in completely different financial lives, and it almost never comes down to luck or some secret investment. It comes down to a specific list of decisions one person made early and consistently, and the other person kept putting off. I'm the host of Crestaro Capital, and today, I'm giving you all 23 of those decisions, in order from the very first move you should make with your very next paycheck all the way to the moves that separate people who are simply comfortable from people who are genuinely wealthy. Stick with me, because number 12 is the one almost everyone gets backwards, and it's quietly costing people thousands every single year. Number 1. Before anything else, build a small starter emergency fund, somewhere between $500 and $1,000 sitting untouched in a separate account. This isn't your real safety net, yet it's just enough so one flat tire or one broken phone doesn't force you onto a credit card while you build everything else. Number 2. Capture your full employer retirement match. If your job offers to match your contributions dollar for dollar or 50 cents on the dollar up to a certain percentage, that is an instant guaranteed return. Unlike anything else available anywhere, contribute at least enough to get every single cent of it before you do anything else on this list. Number 3. Attack high interest debt. Anything sitting above roughly 8 to 10% interest, especially credit cards, is actively working against every other financial goal you have. That debt grows faster than almost any investment can realistically outpace it, so it gets priority right after you've captured your match. Number 4. Open a high-yield savings account. Most people leave their cash sitting in an account earning almost nothing, while a high-yield account can pay 8 to 10 times the national average for doing absolutely nothing except moving where your money physically sits. Number 5. Automate your savings the day your paycheck lands. Don't wait until the end of the month to see what's left over. Set an automatic transfer for the same day you get paid, so saving happens before your brain ever gets the chance to talk you out of it. Number 6. Build your full emergency fund up to 3 to 6 months of real living expenses. Once that starter fund is done, this is the wall that keeps every future emergency from turning back into new debt. Number 7. Max out a Roth IRA. If your eligible money goes in after tax, but grows completely tax-free and comes out tax-free in retirement, which means decades of compounding that the government never touches. Number 8. If you qualify for a health savings account, use it. It might be the single most underrated account in personal finance. Money goes in untaxed, grows untaxed, and comes out untaxed as long as it's used for medical expenses. That's 3 tax advantages stacked on top of each other, and almost nothing else in the tax code does that. Number 9. Every single time you get a raise, increase your retirement contribution percentage before your lifestyle has a chance to absorb that extra money you'll never miss. Money you never actually see land in your checking account. Number 10. Invest the bulk of your long-term money in low-cost diversified index funds. Instead of trying to pick individual winning stocks, these funds spread your risk across hundreds of companies at once, and historically, they've outperformed the vast majority of people trying to be clever with individual picks. Number 11. Watch out for lifestyle creep. Every time your income goes up, resist the urge to immediately upgrade your car, your apartment, or your everyday spending to match it. The gap between what you earn and what you spend is the entire engine of wealth building, and that gap disappears the moment your lifestyle chases your income. Number 12. And this is the one I promised you. People get the order backwards constantly. The rule is you capture your employer match before you throw extra money at high-interest debt. It feels backwards. A dollar match is an instant 100% return paying off. A credit card charging 24% saves you 24%. 100 beats 20 for every single time. So the actual order is match first, then debt, then everything else. Most people either ignore the match while attacking debt, or invest everywhere while a credit card quietly eats them alive in the background. Number 13. Get term life insurance. If anyone depends on your income, a spouse, kids, aging parents, it's remarkably cheap for the amount of protection it provides, and it exists purely to replace your income. If something happens to you, skip whole life insurance. In almost every case, it's expensive, complicated, and mostly benefits the person who sold it to you. Number 14. Review your insurance rates once a year. Mark one date on your calendar, call your current provider, and ask if you're still getting the best possible rate. If not, shop 2 or 3 competitors the same day. Insurance companies count on customer inertia, and a 5-minute phone call once a year can save you real money. Number 15. Track your net worth every few months. Not your income, not your credit score, your actual net worth, assets minus debts. It's the single number that tells you if you're actually moving in the right direction regardless of how any individual month felt. Number 16. Diversify across account types, not just investments. Spread your money across taxable accounts, tax-deferred accounts like a traditional 401k, and tax-free accounts like A Roth, this gives you flexibility later to control how much tax you pay in any given year of retirement. Number 17. Invest in your own income. Before anything else, a skill, a certification, a difficult conversation about a raise, a single salary. Negotiation early in your career can be worth hundreds of thousands of dollars over your lifetime. Once you factor in decades of compounding on that higher base. Number 18. Never cosign a loan for anyone unless you're fully prepared to pay the entire balance yourself. When you cosign, you're not vouching for someone, you're accepting full legal responsibility for their debt, and if they stop paying, it becomes entirely your problem. Number 19. Avoid buying financial products you can't explain into sentences or less. If a friend or a salesperson pitches you something complicated involving big promises and confusing fee structures, the complexity is often the entire point, because it's designed to be hard to compare against simple or cheaper options. Number 20. Keep a simple will and updated beneficiary designations on every account you own. Most people avoid this because it feels morbid, but an outdated beneficiary form can completely override even the most carefully written will and send your money somewhere you never intended. Number 21. Buy used cars instead of new ones. Whenever possible, a new car loses 10 to 15% of its value the moment it leaves the lot. Buying something 3 to 5 years old, let someone else absorb that steepest part of the depreciation curve while you get a car that's still plenty reliable. Number 22. Before buying a home, actually run the real math on renting versus buying for your specific city, your specific price range, and how long you actually plan to stay. Factor in property taxes, maintenance, and the opportunity cost of your down payment, because the right answer is different for almost everyone, and it's rarely as simple as buying always builds wealth. Number 23. And this is the last one. Give yourself a guilt-free spending amount every single month, a fixed number that's yours to spend on whatever you want with zero guilt, because it's already accounted for in your plan. The goal was never to deprive yourself forever. It was to build a system disciplined enough that you can actually enjoy some of this money along the way without derailing everything else. So there are 23 specific things to do with your money in roughly the order that actually matters. And here's the truth underneath every single one of them: none of these require a huge salary or some rare stroke of luck. They just require doing the boring right thing consistently for a very long time, while everyone else keeps starting over. If this gave you a clear list you can actually start acting on today, hit subscribe right here on Crestaro Capital and tell me in the comments which one of these 23 you're starting with this week. I read every single comment. See you in the next video right here on Crestaro Capital.